Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines with the unofficial plus patch. In the previous episode, we headed to the Giovanni stronghold, recovering the Ankaren sarcophagus, only to discover that we still can't open it. Now, in between episodes, I went to take care of Night at the library, which I managed to successfully complete. It didn't glitch out. Not sure why it glitched out, but I think it might have something to do with that one time when we tried to enter the library, but it loaded us back into the sewers. Might have been a glitch. Also, word of warning, A, you get an extra experience point for not killing any guards, and B, when you get to the elevator, there's going to be one of those creatures like you fought in 609 Kingsway. And to prove it, I've got the extra 2 experience. I also went ahead and went to see Mercurio and purchased a Strider AUG along with a bunch of ammo. Thing is, all the weapons are insanely expensive. The flamethrower is going to seem really tempting. I don't recommend buying it because A, it's not going to be too useful in this next mission, and B, you can get one for free. Hopefully, if this isn't another one of those things that's part of an older version of the plus patch. Also, I got the broadsword, which I'm going to be using from now on as my melee weapon because it just does more damage with its higher lethality over the katana, which is a shame because I like katanas. And we are in the Skyline Apartments because I've got some things to show you. I'm just going to drop some things off. Also, I did some research. The Fate Charm we were supposed to get from Isaac, in this version of the Plus patch, you actually get it from Maximilian Strauss for the gargoyle removal. So I kinda screwed myself out of that free dexterity point. Oh well. Anyways, like I said, there are some emails here. Excellent. From Beckett, and that gets us our extra experience point for not killing any guards. Hello again. My friend told me that you interrupted the Sabbat test proceedings at the library, which almost got him killed. He will remove the access to that ritual chamber so it won't happen again. Needless to stress that it might not be very astute to tell anyone about this short affair. Yeah, no kidding. The Muse's Muse. Strange that we're getting this now from Vivi when we're supposed to have gotten 3 emails from her. Well, maybe we'll be getting them now. Oh, I do hope the nights have been kind. You were on my mind tonight, and I must admit, it was inspiring. I wrote this for you. Death cannot smother love. Dead hearts are not always broken. Plant a kiss on my corpse. Love blossoms. Did you love it? Vivi. And from a friend. The success of a campaign is weighted by the commitment of your opponent. No idea who this friend is. I don't think we ever truly find out. But anyways, with that, I'll see you guys at the taxi to head for the Society of Leopold's hideout. Alright, here at the taxi, we just talk to our mysterious friend, and just drive. And we head for the Society of Leopold. As is obvious, this is a combat zone. I am going to try to at least sneak into the building, because the less I have to fight early on, the better. Because there's going to be some serious fighting. I also recommend that you do have good firearms and firearms skill for this, for the boss fight that's going to inevitably come up. Now, unfortunately, my well, my sneaking, which is affected by my dexterity, isn't the best for this point in the game, but that's primarily because I was focused on other more important things. So be it. Keep an eye out on those guards up top. They are armed. Like I said, and will constantly say, try to hold out on fighting as long as you can. We got a hunter over there. Probably don't want to have to deal with her. Oh boy. You see, I might want to switch to a lower tier of armor, just so that I have the extra dodge and thus the better sneaking. And I'd consider the blood buff, but that is an expensive ability. comparatively speaking. See if I can't get past this guy undetected. I mean, there's no bonus experience for not killing anyone, because that's going to be impossible. Trust me when I say that.
Who's there?
Nobody's there, pal. You're hearing things, seeing things. So I can go ahead and stealth kill people, should I need to.
Who's there?
Shit. Nope, so be it. At the very least, I'll be able to drink from these guys. Then again, probably better I don't do this. Because there are a lot of guys, and we've seen what happens when I have to deal with a lot of guys. That guy's not leaving his post anytime soon. Yeah, as you can see, they've got Strider Augs of their own, so maybe don't spend too much on ammo like I did. You're also going to want to make sure you have plenty of money, because there are some expensive purchases that are going to be coming up within, I don't want to say near future, but definitely within the future. Now, the best place to sneak into this place is the back door, so that's where we're headed. Mainly because it's, well, I'm willing to bet less guarded than the front one. Please don't turn around, please don't turn around, please don't turn around. I'm surprised they're still using Ithacas and not, say, I don't know, Spaz shotgun. Okay, there's the back door. Just need to get to it. Preferably without getting spotted. Now, where's that guy with the Strider Aug that was walking around? Okay, he's coming back around this way. If it wasn't for his buddy right there, I'd say the best option would be to try and stealth kill that guy. Well, buddies. Oh, that guy turned around and started moving. Oh, boy.
Who's there?
Nobody's there. It's all in your imagination. Oh, that lantern's gonna be a death sentence for me if I get spotted. Whew. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna want to evade these lasers
that I might overcome the hordes of Satan and his children.
for obvious reasons, but we do have this computer right here that we can use.
Came to defend myself with your shield of faith, and that my victories are many and my
Sig.
wounds few, that I might further your kingdom here on earth. And if I meet death tonight, then let it be first that I cast a mighty host of demons.
We can set it to human mode,
whence they came,
which basically means if any of these guys hit it, they're going to die. Why they would make that an option, I have no idea. Of course, it only works for this one. Now, these guys are fairly oblivious, so we could easily sneak up and snap their necks. Getting it, and get a Remington M700. Alright, turn around, pal, so I may snap your neck and steal your ammo. Oof, maybe not. Alright, Ingram Mac-10. Surprised they're still using this at this point in the game. Computer over there leads to a munitions stockpile, but I gotta take care of the patrolling guard first. Here's as though that one over there just does not notice me, and it's not letting me pick up the ammo. Really? Using the same password for everything? Oh, you fools. I could just power them down, but, yeah, where's the fun in that? See, in here we have another Stryer Aug. Feel like I really wasted my ammo on that. Or money. There's two guys right there. Probably a third one that guy's talking to. Just gotta be careful.
Brother Grunfeld seems particularly uneasy this evening. Yes, LaCroix has begun to move more openly, and Brother Grunfeld grows impatient. Ah yes, LaCroix. As always, Brother Grunfeld focuses only on his old nemesis. Let us hope his fanaticism best serves the interests of our order, and not merely his own unresolved grievances.
Shh! Are you mad? Brother Grunfeld will not tolerate such insubordination. Hold your tongue. You know upon whose direct authority he acts?
Yes, I know. Far be it from me to question the edict of the Holy See.
You would do best to remember your place. Brother Grunfeld is a faithful warrior. He has battled Satan's spawn for longer than you've been alive.
Then I pray the Lord grant me the same years to fight in his army.
Amen.
Okay then. Got a journal over here. Might get us some insight. Let's see, the journal is inscribed with the initials G.B. Grunfeld Bach, no doubt. We have tracked LaCroix to Los Angeles. He has made his lair in the penthouse of the Venture Towers, hiding behind some legitimate business front, while commanding his legion of demons by cover of night. I pray to the Lord for strength in the coming days, but there is a shadow that hangs over my heart like the dark wings of Lucifer himself. It is not LaCroix I fear, nor his underlings, but there is fear in my heart nonetheless. An ancient evil is stirring. May God grant me the strength to overcome it. Woke up this morning, and the sun on my face was little comfort. We lost 3 of the brethren last night in a fierce battle with some hellspawn, minions of the vampire we know as Alistair Grout. We have been unable to find his lair, but it is only a matter of time. May God have mercy on the souls of our brethren. The mystery surrounding the Ankaran sarcophagus and the massacre on the Elizabeth Dane has my superiors troubled. I have been told to expect a package in the mail that may be helpful in shedding some light on this artifact. Its arrival seems convenient. In light of LaCroix's recent arrival, something is amiss, yet I cannot see what machinations that are at play. I will wait and have faith that the Lord will see us through. We finally found the lair of Alistair Grout, but it seems we were too late. The demon had already been sent to hell before I was able to dispatch him. I ran across a younger vampire who seemed unaware of Grout's demise. No doubt one of his sucklings come to visit its master. Not even close. I took care of that demon and destroyed the house. I thank God for his eternal watchfulness over me and the Brotherhood. There seems a great unrest among the vampire brood here in the city. Perhaps the arrival of LaCroix was an unwelcome to the rest of the damned. I know not, nor do I care. They will all burn, whether by my hand or by the Father's. The Ankaran sarcophagus was stolen today from the Museum of Natural History. The police report we obtained leads me to believe that the demon spawn were behind it. And the book I received yesterday from the Vatican only reinforces that theory. I know now that there may very well be may be the end times, and the time of the final struggle may well be upon us. I dreamed of LaCroix last night, of his hideous visage burned to ash in a great inferno. May it be that this is a vision given to me by God, and that I will be the vessel of his holy vengeance? Don't count on it, pal. The years have been long. Too long. Perhaps the soul of my father may finally rest in peace. Brother Kriegler reported a disturbance at the vampire coven we have been observing at the mansion in Hollywood. It seems there was a party, and that something interrupted their fleshly rituals. He could say no more of the matter, but I smelled LaCroix's meddling hand in this. All the better. May the demons feed on themselves until the world is rid of their evil. I had dreamed of fires in Griffith Park last evening. I know not their origin, but I fear the worst. I received a letter from His Holiness, warning me that he is fearful that the apocalypse is upon us, and that my mission has become more important than ever. I hold his words close to my heart, and I will fight for righteousness until I am no longer able. I took Johansen from his hotel last evening and brought him back here to the monastery. I am convinced that LaCroix will try to find him, as he is the only one with the knowledge about how the artifact can be opened. The brethren have been warned to expect an assault on the monastery, and they are ready to die for his glory, as am I. May the Holy Father bless us in these dark days, and may the children of Satan burn forever in the hellfires of damnation. Amen. Oh yeah, he's a zealot of the highest order. But hey, you can't say he's not dedicated to his cause.
Who's there?
Just in case. Okay, somehow wasn't spotted as I went into this room. Can use this can as a nice distraction. I think.
Who's there? Who's there?
And worst comes to worst, I can just gun them all down. It'll give me a chance to test out my new toy. Where's the other guy? How did he get over there? Ah, screw it, I don't care. Feed me. In retrospect, I probably could have taken the can from there, thrown it into that room from here, potentially. And that would have taken care of things, but meh. Impatience has gotten the better of me. Ah, here we go. Let's head upstairs. Besides, fighting in here is much better because their numbers are fewer in number.
Take some food down to the prisoner.
Johansen? He is no better than they. If not for his meddlesome diggings, the artifact would never have come here.
Yes, it is complicated matters. An interesting turn of events. Do you think it holds something?
I cannot. If it does, then with God's help, we will send it screaming back to hell.
Brother Kliegler says it may be him, the son of Adam, the brother killer.
If this be the end of days, then may the Lord give us strength to see them through.
So, shall we take some food down to Johansen?
Here, take mine. I am no longer hungry.
Okay, yeah, there is way too many guys up here for me to stealth kill all of them. But I don't think I'm going to have to, and to be honest, there's not much of a point. Okay, information on the Onkaran sarcophagus. Vampire Apocrypha. Must have been the book he was talking about. Let's see, this book titled Vampire Apocrypha, Unidentified Sarcophagus, discovered by Julius of Gaul, 1068 AD, near Ankara, Ottoman Empire. The origin of this dark and mysterious talisman is largely unknown. It is mostly considered a myth, if not for the etchings of Julius of Gaul, who first discovered and then subsequently re-entombed the artifact. There would be almost no historical record of the artifact save for the various unfound legends of his evils scattered throughout the writings of the Brotherhood. Historians and theologians alike have been unable to ascertain its exact age or place of origin, Although the symbols and inscriptions seem to hint that the artifact is from the area of ancient Sumer or Mesopotamia. It has never been opened, and therefore any myths pertaining to who or what might be encased in it are total speculation. Vampiric origins have not been ruled out, although many scholars within the church seem to think that it may hold the remains of an ancient king, whose name so far has been lost to the ages. Let it be said, though, that the writings of Julius Gall describe the artifact as being a nefarious and dread thing full of some ancient and undeniable evil. He attributes the death of his scribe to the artifact, who, upon setting his eyes on it for the first time, began convulsing uncontrollably and promptly died. Oh boy. Alright, Society of Leopold, inner key. Ah, shit. Well, looks like I'm fighting in the way. Sway up is ridiculous. Might have to drink some blood, but well, I could use the Odious Chalice. That would essentially be a full heal, and I'm going to be fighting plenty of these guys. You feed me. I wonder if his name was Seymour. I really hope somebody gets that reference. Oh well. Now, there was also meant to be a book in here, a firearms book that could boost your skill up to 5. It required a research of 10 in the regular game, but with a research of 9 in the plus patch would be enough. Thing is, my firearms aren't that high, and again, I'm saving my skill points for getting that final level of Protean. Now, it's meant to be on the ground somewhere around here, but yeah, I'm not seeing it. Nor do I truly care. Oh well, with that key in hand, we're going to disable this so I don't blow myself up. You know what, let's check out power. Yeah, that works too, I guess. If you want to be boring about it. Open this up. There's a can.
Stop right there!
Guess they heard something. Alright, let's take a look around here in the basement, make sure we're not missing anything. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, in order to proceed, we need to take care of moving this barrel. And ta-da! A secret entrance! Oh god, that camera jerk on the stairs. Ugh. Just gonna head through the door in stealth mode just to be safe. And we find ourselves in a giant cavern. Because, of course, there's a giant cavern. Shame we don't have access to silenced firearms in this game, because that would make some of these segments much easier. Not even sure what I just picked up. Come on, turn around. Then I can sneak up on you and take you out like I did your friend. Or you're just gonna stand there smoking. Yep, I figured he was about to turn around. And completely missed the fact that his buddy's body is gone. Whatever. Not my problem, he's too stupid for that. Now, supposedly, in the Plus patch, there is one final side quest you can do down here that involves Ash, whom, if you recall, we met in Hollywood and helped to escape the Hunters. Okay, Generator 1, Generator 2. Let's go for this one. Basically, it involves giving him some blood well, to feed him, and then helping him escape. Gets some humanity gain and +1 XP, again, if it still happens.
Did you hear something? Perhaps. Shall I go and investigate it?
No, if someone is out there, let them come to us. There's only one way in here.
You're mistaken. There's another way. We must be cautious.
Yes, I suppose. But I don't know the man who can hold his breath for that long.
It is not men we need to worry about.
Ah, yes, I see your point. We shall be cautious indeed.
Right, I hit one with the... Well, maybe I won't have to. Take him out, then quickly sneak up on his friend before he can turn around and shoot me and alert everybody else in the caverns that I'm here. Ooh. This is gonna be a long episode. Really? I was right behind. Whatever. Looks like I'm gonna go shooting this up. As I don't think I quick-saved anytime soon. No. You know what, screw it, I'm not that far back. I'll see you guys once I stealth killed both of them. Okay, I don't know what it was, but these guys just kept glitching out and would not move, so I just used Night Wisp Ravens on one, blood buffed, snuck up, snapped the neck of the other, and then just drained this guy dry. As you guys probably saw, and hey, here's Ash.
No more fire. No fire.
Ash?
They've ruined my face. The fire. I can still feel it in my wounds. They'll kill me. They'll come back with their brands and it will burn.
Keep your voice down.
I wouldn't talk, so they burned me. Again. And again and again. Their eyes, they enjoyed it. Before they come back, I'm begging you. Let me out.
Here, I got something that could help you heal up a few of those wounds.
I once drank from the most desirable women in the world. Right now, this bag looks better than any of them.
Alright, don't go anywhere, I'll be back. Now, with proper security, we can pick this lock. There's also a key that we can get. But I'm just going to pick the lock.
They always come back. Thanks. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna go somewhere no one will ever see this face again.
Goodbye, Ash. And we'll get some extra XP for that. Not enough for another level up, but eh. I'm hoping he's going to be careful on his way out. I didn't exactly leave the path, you know, empty. Anyways, now we can, I believe somehow, take out this generator. I'm hoping I don't just have to swing at it, but I'll quick save just to be safe. There's gotta be something I can do with it. Come on, you can't put a generator in a game that has stealth and not give the player an ability to sabotage it. I mean, come on. That's just Stealth Games 101. Oh well. I know that we're out of time for this episode, but I'd really like to finish this quest up, so this is gonna be a long one. Plus, we're not too far off from beating it. Although, I would like to feed on someone so that I could get that blood back. But given the number of people in here, I'm not sure that's going to be much of an option. I might just have to, you know, fight my way through if I want to get a good feeding. Then again, there's that one guy over there who looks like he's alone. Of course, given what happens after... You know what? Oop, not what I want. Let's fight. Apparently using the scope boosts your damage. Not sure how that exactly works. Maybe it's because I'm able to hit vital points better. I don't know. Get over here. Or don't. Actually, it'd probably be best to feed on this guy, because I think him and the other guy are the only ones left, and they don't give me a whole lot. Well, they do give me a lot, but yeah, still. I'm gonna fortitude it up, because it doesn't cost much. And it'll save me some health. Another guy. Yeah, you're gonna want to be at full health and blood for what's coming up. Okay, well, that didn't go as badly as I thought it would. I am, however, low on ammo. Yay. And ammo is exactly what I need for this fight coming up. Because while the guide says you can use other things, you're pretty much just stuck with, well... whatever ammo you've got. Ash's Selkie, yeah, that's also another way to get it, but eh. Need to work on your aim, old man. You missed.
I knew Johansen would lure the servants of Satan, but I set this type for the archfiend himself. Where is LaCroix?
LaCroix? You think LaCroix would come here alone? No, I want to be civil about this, even though I know it's going to be fail. Give me Johansen and I'll let you live.
He is under divine protection. If you want him, come take him if you can.
You have no idea how stupid standing in my way can be. Time to learn. Yeah, he will shoot at you with his rifle. He can also cast a spell that renders him temporarily invincible. And if you get too close to him, he will cast another spell that will blind you as he runs away. So yeah, it's why you're going to want to be using firearms for this fight. Fortitude up and make use of the scope, seeing as how that seems to do more damage. Oh, but the sway is killing me. Okay, I need to get up there and get closer. Be careful of his rifle. It does do a lot of damage. He's invincible right now. Figures. Ow. And ow. And that's the last blood pack. I've only got one Elder Vitae and an Odious Chalice, which is full, because 10 points is apparently the maximum. Okay. Let's switch over to a rifle for this. Kinda wishing I'd bought that SWAT rifle off of Mercurio, but oh well. Ah. I was behind the pipe. He's going to be using that Faith Shield Me trick quite a lot. It's pretty much just a fight of snipers at this point. Okay, now he's coming down and I seriously need to heal. I am going to use the Elder Vitae for that. He does have a katana he can make use of, and other things. Ah! That was the blinding thing I was talking about. And he's disappeared. Oh, crap. Where is he gone? There he is. Thankfully, he does have somewhat bad aim sometimes. Although I can't say mine is any better. Yeah, this is kind of why you really want to invest in firearms in the mid to late game. This fight specifically. There are others like it, but it's mostly this one. Because in some of those cases, you do have other options. It's a waste of a bullet. You're going to want to pay attention to the subtitles for when he says, "Faith, shield me." There goes the last of that. Revolver time. Yeah, you gotta wait until that glow is gone. And if you got it, use fortitude, trust me. I only lasted as long as I did during that first volley because of it. Top quality and exciting stuff, eh, guys? Eh, don't worry. The final battles are actually much better. And down he goes. Now he should drop the SWAT rifle, which is a nice piece of gear. And supposedly he's also meant to drop a katana, but eh. And another thing is that you are supposedly meant to find a... flamethrower at the top of the stairs, but we'll find out. Now, prepare for a lot of talking. And I do mean a lot. Yep, no flamethrower. Not that I can see, which is a shame, because that would have been nice to have. Alright, finally, the guy we've been sent to find.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
Dr. Johansson?
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
There's a boat not far from here. Help me and I'll help you escape.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Tell me what you know about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
I dealt with them. They won't give us any problems.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
I already agreed to do that, so sure.
All right. Where should I begin?
What can you tell me about the sarcophagus?
Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
No.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Go on.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt, but I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Go on.
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
Please, continue.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
So?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, pristine or intact condition for so many years, but this is who is believed to be contained within.
Are you sure?
An educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
You compared him to a vampire, Any reason?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth, and...
Okay, there is a reason I got Investigation of 4. You're also going to need Persuasion of 9, which we definitely have, in order to get some of the conversation bits from this. And...
the engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage, but there is a quite scientific explanation.
which is?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
So Masquerade drank human blood.
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
How did you find the on-card sarcophagus?
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
I'm interested. Please go on.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
Uh-huh. Do you really believe Masquerade is inside the sarcophagus?
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and Costello. Classical geniuses. If you ever wonder where Who's on First came from, it's them. Seriously, look them up, they're funny. What else do you know about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
So, how does the sarcophagus open? Strange we didn't get those special sites. Yeah, maybe it's after this.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
Key, of course. Do you have it?
How strange you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Do you have a copy of the key?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
Now, if you take him with you and rescue him, you will gain humanity. You will also lose humanity if you let him die. But because of who I am, I'll take him with. Alright, I'll free you. There's a boat nearby. We can escape on it.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
No problem. Boy, I hope nothing goes wrong.
Your time of judgment is here.
Yeah, in true stereotypical villain fashion, he's gonna set off explosives. Alright, I hope you can keep up, Johansson, because we gotta book it. Unfortunately, I can't move any faster than my current speed, so there's that. But it should be just enough time, and thankfully, we cleared out the area beforehand. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get to the escape boat, unless they've respawned. Yo, Johansson, keep up if you want to get out of here alive. And there's the boat we were talking about, so book it. Gets us an extra 2 experience. Well, not from that, but whatever. Now then, whoa. I will tell you this right now. Before going up to see LaCroix, if you have not told Heather to stay inside, or if you're not playing the Plus patch and really want to get the body armor for free, go see her now before talking to LaCroix. Now, as it stands, I am going to max out my Protean skill so we get War Form, and any other good amounts of experience that we get are going into Fortitude. Probably not going to be able to max it out before the end of this, but so be it. But this video has gone on long enough, like way longer than it probably should have, so I'm going to end it off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.